The echoes of the past can still feel so loud, just a fragile little whisper lost inside the crowd. But I'm doing the hard work, turning the page, stepping out from the shadows of that gilded cage. This is my transformation, a new destiny I'm making. I'm rewriting every line, watch my inner light now shine. Rewriting every line, this destiny is mine.
Let's get real. Trauma does not always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like overthinking. Sometimes it looks like anger. Sometimes it looks like people pleasing. Sometimes it looks like I don't need anyone. But trauma is not weakness. Trauma is unresolved experiences stored in the nervous system. When something overwhelms your ability to cope emotionally, physically, psychologically, your body remembers it. And here is the part most people miss. You don't heal trauma by ignoring it. You don't heal trauma by hustling harder. You don't heal trauma by pretending it did not hurt. You heal trauma through self-discovery and inner work. And inner work is not aesthetic. It's not cute journaling quotes on social media. It's uncomfortable. It's confronting. It's humbling. But it's powerful. Awareness, the courage to see. Before healing comes awareness. You must see your patterns without judgment. Why do you react so strongly to certain situations? Why does rejection feel like death? Why does silence feel threatening? Why do you sabotage success? These are not personality flaws. They are protective mechanisms. Your younger self created them to survive. And instead of hating those parts of you, thank them because they kept you alive. Self-discovery starts when you ask, what am I protecting? Not what's wrong with me. That shift alone changes everything. Nervous system regulation. Safety first. Healing is not just mindset, it's biology. When trauma happens, your nervous system goes into survival mode. Fight, flight, freeze, fawn. You cannot think clearly in survival. Inner work means teaching your body that it is safe now. Breathing practices, cold exposure, meditation, movement, silence. Your body needs evidence that the danger is over. Once safety returns, clarity returns. Shadow work, meeting the hidden you. Most trauma hides in what psychologists call the shadow. The anger you suppress, the jealousy you deny, the insecurity you hide, the need for validation. But what you suppress controls you. When you shine awareness on your shadow, it loses power. Ask yourself, what emotion do I judge in others the most? What trait triggers me deeply? That is often your disowned part. Healing is not becoming perfect. Healing is integrating every part of yourself. Rewriting the story. Trauma often creates false core belief. Trauma often creates false core beliefs. I am not enough. I will always be abandoned. I am unlovable. I have to earn love. These beliefs are not truth. These beliefs are not truth. They are conclusions formed by a younger version of you. Self-discovery means questioning the story. Who would you be without that belief? What if the event was painful, but not proof of your worthlessness? The moment you separate pain from identity, you start transforming. Responsibility without shame. This is where most people quit, because at some point healing requires responsibility. Not responsibility for what happened to you, but responsibility for how you move forward. You did not choose your trauma, but you choose whether it defines you. That choice is power. That choice is power. And power is scary because it removes excuses, but it gives you freedom. The transformation. When you do inner work consistently, you stop reacting. you start responding. You stop chasing validation. You become self-secure. You stop fearing abandonment. You become whole alone. You stop repeating toxic cycle. You break generational patterns and suddenly you are not the wounded child anymore. You are the conscious adult, and that shift changes relationships, business, leadership, and self-worth. The truth about healing. Healing is not linear. You will relapse into old patterns sometime. That does not mean you failed. It means there is another layer ready to be healed. Self discovery is not a weekend project. It's a lifelong evolution. But every layer you integrate increases your emotional power. But every layer you integrate increases your emotional power. And emotional power is the highest form of power. Because a regulated mind cannot be manipulated easily. A regulated mind cannot be manipulated easily. A healed heart cannot be controlled through fear. A self-aware individual cannot be emotionally enslaved. Your trauma was not sent to destroy you. It was an initiation into depth. Some people stay bitter. Some people stay wounded. Some people numb themselves. But a few choose to awaken. And if you are listening to this right now, you are not here to stay broken. You are here to transform. The wound becomes wisdom. The pain becomes power. The story becomes strength. Do the inner work, because the healed version of you is dangerous in the best way possible.
The echoes of the past can still feel so loud, just a fragile little whisper lost inside the crowd. But I'm doing the hard work, turning the page, stepping out from the shadows of that gilded cage. This is my transformation, a new destiny I'm making. I'm rewriting every line, watch my inner light now shine. Rewriting every line, this destiny is mine.
If this resonated, you already know what to do. You already know what to do.